move on to our feature 6-minute presentation.
Regulate myself and recognize.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the front of the room, Keith from Ball Guy Marketing.
Thank you, Kieran, and thank you for hosting the Kieran Show. All right, so there's I almost spoke a lot. I almost said there's 17 slides. There's 7 slides, and if you want to see all the slides, then we can do a one-to-one. Because you all don't need to see me talk about slides, and you don't really want to hear me talk about theory. And over this weekend on social media, I told Ryan Hughes that I think for a living and I drink coffee. And the point is, I got a whole bunch of theory slides on here. And if you go to the next slide for me, I also have a whole bunch about me. And at this point, if you don't know me, like me, trust me, it doesn't matter what I say in the next 3.5 minutes. I'm not going to convince you to know me, like me, trust me. So I can absolutely tell you why all the things that are on this slide are on this slide. But that's a one-to-one. Fair enough?
Lead the way, brother.
Fair enough.
All right, cool. So what this says is there's all kinds of things happening in your world, and most of them are just things. There are only a handful of constraints, and finding those constraints and solving those are what the thinking is about. And most of us as small business owners, we're busy solving problems, and we're not thinking about these deeper issues. You go to the next, and I'll go really quick through. So yes, yeah, go ahead and go to the next. So when I do a marketing consultation with you, yes. All right, I'm going to help you figure out in your marketing system where the current constraints are. Next slide. Because I want to get next one. Yes. So we're going to actually get to the point. So we can talk about the difference between do-it-yourself services and how I help you. We can talk about agency services, but reality, most of us are in a place where a done with you compromise is what you need. Go to the next slide, and then there's some reasons why these numbers are what they are, and we can have that conversation in a one-to-one. Because the real point is this next slide. All right, so, wow. All right, how am I doing on the clock?
1 minute.
Oh.
It says 12:43.
Oh.
Yeah.
Time is 12:43.
The time is 12:43. Cool. So, a couple weeks ago, about a month or so, Kieran, perfect, thank you. Kieran did the feature presentation, and he said, I'm going to show you how to give each other reviews on Ignite You 365. Do you all know you can log in and make edits on your own 365 profile? And some of you actually went home that night and made changes to your 365 profile. A whole bunch of you, because human nature is human nature, said to yourself, I'm going to do that, and you didn't. I'm the oddball in the room. I was sitting where Chung Lee is sitting, and I rotated against the wall. I pulled my, I meant to bring my iPad as one of my props. I pulled my iPad up. Kieran's up here talking. I'm adding YouTube videos to my profile. That's me. I'm the weird guy that would actually do that. What the Ignite You 365, the Ignite You special that I'm offering is, I will help you put an article on Ignite You 365, especially for those of you who don't have a website of your own. You need some kind of online presence, and Kieran has kindly offered to give it to you.
Yeah.
And then your Google business profile and your social media profiles. Put an article, update all of those so they're showing the correct information, and then put an article on either Ignite You 365 or on your website and share 4 social posts for that article. Interesting. Yeah. It's the right version. I'd have had an edit problem. All right, so it went back to clock.
Budget 2:30.
Thank you. All right, so, all right.
Oh.
Because I went faster than I thought I was going to. All right. I'm gonna go ahead.
More what each of those.
I'm gonna give.
means.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Since I do have a minute. So the first task that we need to do is on our website, on our Ignite 365 profile, and on our Google Business profile and our social media profiles, we need to be saying the same message uniformly across. So unless we have gotten all those saying the same thing, what the search engine is going to find is different things, and that just confuses the search engine and thinks she's talking about two different organizations or entities. Then putting that article or blog post on the page, and then an update. One of the rules of thumb for Google is one update per week. So thus, an article and 4 updates. And if we're going to do that, we might as well do the social profile as well. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the special for that is $99 a month?
Well, so the actual thing is a one-time thing. If you would like to do it as an ongoing basis, so you're doing an article every month, because we're at the end of the year, I would do, thank you. It's like I asked her in advance to coach me and ask me to run
It's
questions.
like I want you to
Same
succeed
thing.
up there, Keith.
All right, so pay me for 10 months, so $9.90, and I'll do 13. So we'll do December through December of 2024. Any other questions for Keith? Let's give him a huge round of applause.